Volleyball will always be a big part of my life.
Volleyball will test you.
Volleyball will change someone's life.
We keep going, we keep going.
Volleyball will be the biggest women's sport in a few years.
Two warm-ups and then right into it. I am Erin Virtue, and I'm the head coach at Michigan for the women's volleyball team, and I'm going into my third season. It's not my first time at Michigan. I was here before as an assistant for 5 seasons, and when Michigan called, for me, it's just a place that really gets into you. Great run over here, guys. Good range. Come on. Good touch, cover car. In 2016, after the Rio Olympics, the staff had needed new assistants, and the head coach, Coach Karai, at the time, they had just won a bronze medal in Rio in 2016, and he called me in that December to see would I be interested in joining him for the next Olympics, which was supposed to be in 2020 in Tokyo. It ended up being 2021. And I dropped my phone. I was so shocked that he would even ask or consider me for that spot. So 8 years with the national team and 2 Olympics, got our first gold medal for the women's program ever. It was an incredible experience. The things I learned there and into what we have with Michigan, there's so many parallels. Here we go! Yes, that's it!
So Coach Erin's experience with Team USA was one of the main reasons why I chose to come to Michigan. With her coming from USA and her standards already being so high, we really cherish the input that she has to give to us every single day in practice.
When you get a little wide, that's going to be super hard to hit.
Okay.
So just keep prepping in on that tape. The training programs are going to look really similar, and then just carve out things, what do we need to get better at today?
It's just awesome for us to be able to learn from what the best are doing, and I've just loved every second of it.
Setters, nice job. Throughout practice, I try to be as efficient as possible. Everything is scripted of where do we have coaches, what feedback are we giving, what are we focused on. We really think of it as it's really sacred time. Depth is going to be a really interesting part of our season. We'll have 18 quality players on this roster.
The biggest benefit of having depth on our team is the fact that every day you're going in to try and prove and show that you're your best self.
You have to earn every single minute, and nothing is promised, and that's something that I had to learn as a freshman and a sophomore, is that nothing is guaranteed and everything can always change.
In practice every day, we just work as hard as we can and we push each other, and it makes us better.
We want to earn our job every day. Everyone is competitive in the squad that want to be on the court all the time, but the team we play the most is ourselves.
Whenever I go in there and I'm trying to show I deserve my spot or I want to earn my spot, that makes me play my hardest, and that also makes all my teammates get better. Because if I'm trying my hardest to, let's say, block Allison, then Allison has to work even harder to get a kill.
We're excited when we're pushing each other. And we need to do that. We want to be able to battle in practice, we want to battle in positions, we want to push each other, we want to pick each other up, but we also want to make sure that our iron is sharpening someone else's iron inside practice. We are better together. Good take, good take! Come on, Luis!
Go!
Yes! Nice job, Blue! Like this, nice, Michigan! Nice set, Morgan.
That was Good job. Win this player, I got sit here. Here we go.
My name is Allison Jacobs. I am a 6-year graduate student outside hitter on Michigan Volleyball. Right now, I view volleyball as an avenue to really explore the flow state and what it's really like to be in a game and be fully immersed in the present moment. I think it's just this amazing avenue of like discovering yourself and pushing your limits and asking yourself how far you can go.
Nice swing.
It is this perfect fusion when you don't have to think and everything is just working.
Good set.
In 2022, when Erin got here, I had some shoulder problems. I had a nerve blocked in my rotator cuff area, which was causing huge atrophy in my muscles.
She's somebody that had to make a really tough call to have volleyball removed from her world, which if anyone talks to Allison ever, it is, she loves this game.
Erin and the staff were like, hey, you need to make this decision for your life. Ultimately, I want to be able to hold my kid when I have a kid in X amount of years, or who knows what would have happened, but I had to prioritize life over volleyball, which was a really hard thing to do because my whole life I have chosen every school I've gone to based on volleyball, and now I have to make a choice to choose myself. Where the fusion sits between volleyball and this side of myself is meditation. Is I just take some time to breathe and center myself in like the moment, just so when I get out there and things get really crazy, I have a ground to go back to.
She found in that period that there's so much more to her than just volleyball.
What's led me to become the version of the person that I am today is this deep groundedness in my values, but then living life through those values. What am I doing every day to show that I'm grateful?
She needed to go through that, in my opinion. She needed to go through where this thing that was all about volleyball for her was taken away, and she had to learn to find who she is outside of just the game. If I think of Allison, it's joy. She has absolute joy in the process. She wants to be great, she wants to compete, but she's gonna love it.
How can you live your life to the fullest, and how can you become the most full version of yourself? Not in the grand scheme of things, but in the everyday breakdown of the habits that I choose to enact or the people that I choose to spend my time with, because that's what makes the biggest difference.
Lydia, I've never met anyone in my life that eats more pasta than Lydia Johnson. Every night I come home and I'm like, Morgan, what do you think she's having for dinner? It's always pasta.
You know what? The thing is, it's good every time, so why would I stop eating it? You guys just aren't making the right recipes.
The first time like coming out of high school, I had to be here so early, and I remember like graduating and like being on campus right away. And I was like, oh, I'm so nervous, or I'm gonna miss out on this and that. But like you come into an environment, especially with girls who are so close to each other, like it was fun to be here in the summer. Like there was always something to do. I was taking class, I was always busy, and it didn't really feel like a huge sacrifice leaving your friends or your family over the summer because we spend so much time together. So it's like, oh, like I get to be there in the summer and have fun and like explore Ann Arbor and try all those restaurants. So like it's fun.
I feel like it's made me appreciate the time that I have at home even more. You know, end of the semester, people go home for a couple weeks and like refresh, and then we come back on campus, and like it's always so exciting. I think at the end of the day, like we're all working towards something together, and the fact that you have your teammates next to you makes it so much easier. And you know, we all want to win, we all want to succeed, and like that's just what it takes.
It's definitely important to be here, especially considering our season starts like basically before school does even. Like we're traveling, we're on the road, coming back, walking into welcome week or something, like having to look at our syllabuses on a bus or a plane somewhere else. So like you understand, like if I wasn't here in the summer and I wasn't like putting in all this prep work, I think it just makes it so much easier, like seeing why we put in the work as we do for these months in the summer and how important it is to like come in ready to go and hit the floor running at the end of August.
Game to 11, win by 1, to 11, win by 1.
I am solely focused on this program. What can I do for these athletes? We have an exceptional team. I'm excited to see where we can take this group. Can we win the Big Ten championship? Can we push to the NCAAs? We'll see.